Oh, Lordy. I have not seen a meltdown mode like today in a long time, bro. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's been spectacular to behold. It has. Conservatives have been problematic for a long time. Even the fact that they're supporting Donald Trump, a sexual abuser, many felony counts. But the meltdowns today have been unreal. We're also seeing the ugly head of racism pop up, start to go a little nuts. Let's look at some of the finer meltdowns today, shall we? This one was huge. Elon Musk, an article came out in Fortune. Elon Musk is now backing down from that $45 million a month that he said he was going to give to Trump. Remember how Elon came out in full support of Trump, $45 million a month going into this super PAC. Apparently a super PAC was created, but it's not getting Elon's money because Kamala Harris has absolutely flipped this election on its head. And not only are all the Republicans melting down, but Elon's like, he decided he doesn't want to set his money on fire. I don't think he wants to burn 200 mil. He's not that liquid right now. So we know that Elon, I guess, is kind of a brokey because you would think a guy worth 200 mil would be easy, dude. He'd spit on it. But apparently he's not. I thought this one was funny. Trump saying the Biden-Harris administration did not properly protect him. Dude, what a God tweet. I could be wrong here, but it seems like Trump is saying Kamala Harris is his daddy. Dude, so true. I thought this one was pretty interesting too.
Our likely opponent, Kamala Harris, because, she said a couple of days ago that I showed no loyalty to the United States, that I have no loyalty to the United States. Well, I don't know Kamala. I served in the United States Marine Corps, and I built a business. What the hell have you done other than collect a government check for the past 20 years?
Look at that, dude. What have you done, he says, other than to collect a government check for 20 years, which, by the way, is a dog whistle. The government check, that's the Reagan shit in the 80s, the welfare queens, what they referred to as black women. They called them welfare queens. But dude, she was the attorney general and senator of state of California, bro. This guy's been a senator for a year and a half, and only because Peter Thiel paid his way into the party. Like, what is he doing, dude? What a cantaloupe humper, bro. What a loser. Look at this crowd, though, too. I mean, bro, what's going on? Why are they all wearing military fatigues and shit? Is this their Civil War squad right here? Right? Are these who we're going to have to face if there's civil war? Is that it? Yeah, bring it. Bring it. Look at this headline. House GOP leaders urge members stop making race comments about Harris. Dude, guys, stop being racist, please. That's what they have to do in the GOP. They have to caution their own caucus to stop being racist. Okay, GOP. Nice work. Dude, these guys, oh my God, you want to see something crazy? This is the most savage takedown I have ever seen. Oh, this is great.
I'll just say, well, I think Chairman Comer did a magnificent job exonerating Joe Biden of all the fraudulent charges that were raised against him in this Congress. And of course, there was no high crime, no misdemeanor. No, and Joe Biden is a passionate public servant filled with integrity.
Nobody's buying what he's selling on that.
America's buying it. The reservoir of love for Joe Biden is deep and really bottomless in America.
Oh my God, did you hear that? Dude, he's like, I want to thank you for exonerating Joe Biden. Raskin is a savage, bro. And he did another one.
So now she is likely the nominee in Chicago. Do you think this process is okay with most Democrats, that there hasn't been voting for Vice President Harris?
Well, of course it is, because 14 million people voted for Joe Biden and for Kamala Harris for president and vice president.
On the primary.
And obviously we expressed our full confidence in her when we elected her, when we elected her to be vice president originally. So we've been totally behind her, and our party is completely unified.
Of course we are.
Of course, is over on the GOP side of the aisle, where the former vice president isn't even supporting Donald Trump anymore. Mike Pence said he's not supporting him. That was the breakneck speed, the speed with which Mike Pence got dropped. People were talking about hanging him, and then they stuck in J.D. Vance. Yeah. Instead, a guy who said that Donald Trump could be America's next Hitler. So that's the breakneck speed. That's the amazing turnaround.
You could only do common ground solo.
Dude, did you see that? Oh, that's beautiful. Dude, kudos. Kudos, Jamie. That's definitely some conservative. Some tears, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, that was so sweet. Just riveting, bro. I just could not get enough of that clip. So here's another meltdown I think is pretty wild. Andy Ogles, the rep from Tennessee, the guy with the gun family. Remember the Christmas gun family? There he is. Oh my God, bro. Look at that, dude. Right before the Nashville shooting, by the way. This guy files articles of impeachment against Kamala Harris for high crimes and misdemeanors, not scrambling at all. And I mean, of course, this is dead in the water. It's not going anywhere. I believe they're trying to tie it to the Mayorkas thing, trying to make her the border czar or whatever. There's no way. But it's a tell. It's a tell at how scrambling they are. Because, see, they're desperate. They are desperate because they don't have anything.
You want to be factual and substantive.
But those are all
and I
factual.
appreciate that. That is a good instinct. So she wasn't the border czar. She was assigned to work to go to the countries that were the source of these immigrants and try and work with them to...
See, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to paint her as the border czar. That's why they filed the articles of impeachment. Because what they're going to do, they're going to try to get some footage on the House floor of, GOP reps saying Kamala Harris was the border czar. This is what they're doing. The border is really all they got. And I can see their angle right now. They're going to try to tie her to Mayorkas. They're going to file those articles of impeachment. They're going to try and get some good sound bites. And then that's going to be their attack. And I mean, look at him, dude. He knows he's full of shit, dude. He knows it. Look at him. You can look at his face, bro. Homie knows he's lying. But that's their play. Dude, the Biden is dead conspiracy. Pretty funny, huh? That exemplifies kind of where they're at, right? It started with Laura Loomer. Here's what happened. Biden got COVID, and then he disappeared. Now, an 81-year-old man with COVID, you're going to be laid out. I remember when my kid had COVID. My kid was, 17, and he was laid out for days. So Biden gets COVID. He goes home to recoup. Then he resigns. First, it was Laura Loomer who had said something about a medical emergency with that fake tweet. Then what happened was, after Biden resigned, on the heels of the Laura Loomer thing, Charlie Kirk showed up saying, some Vegas cops said that there was a medical emergency, which could very well have been the fact that they wanted a hospital lined up after the COVID diagnosis. I mean, who knows? It's really indicative of what's going on now on the far right. They can't go a day without some global conspiracy theory cabal. Somebody's voice sounds funny. Oh, it's got to be AI. They cannot make a move. They cannot comprehend anything that bothers them becomes this giant conspiracy theory now. Everything. So it started off with this. When was the last time anyone saw Joe Biden, the 81-year-old with COVID? Then here we go. Here it comes. This was yesterday, bro. Yesterday, 9 a.m. Charlie Kirk wakes up yesterday. And he goes right into the shit, bro. He climbs right into the Biden is dead foxhole and sets up shop. Got a weird lead on a story that people should look into. He got a call from a source close to Las Vegas Metro. Probably one of those, former Democrats that he hears talking at a coffee shop. The official story was that Joe Biden's trip was cut short last week due to COVID. However, According to this source, Charlie's source, U.S. Secret Service informed Vegas Metro there was an emergency situation involving Joe Biden and to close necessary streets so the president could be transported immediately to University Medical, which they began to do in earnest. Then, mysteriously, there was a stand-down order, and they informed local Vegas PD they were going to medevac POTUS to Johns Hopkins, which they presumed meant fly him back east ASAP, right? Apparently, the rumor mill in the police department was that Joe Biden was dying, or, here we go, Charlie, possibly already dead. So now we got a real weekend at Bernie's situation going on here. And Charlie says he didn't think too much about this lead, seemed too wild to be true, but given that Joe Biden has been out of public sight for days and dropped out of the race via an X post, and his brother James indicated health was a factor, Charlie's beginning to grow more curious if COVID or something else has been more serious than reported. If anyone with Vegas Metro has information, please contact him. Right? And everybody's just laying into Charlie, dude, because he's so dumb. Obviously, this is crazy, but this is what I'm talking about. This is the new normal for the Republican Party, right? Joe Biden disappears. The 81-year-old man gets COVID, goes down for a couple days, and everybody panics. And they're like, oh, he must be dead. This must be a cabal. He didn't really resign. He didn't really step down. The people who follow him are like, they read the National Enquirer or something. I don't know. But this is like nonstop. But these people also invented Pizzagate, right? They believed Alex Jones, who said the Sandy Hook kids didn't die, right? We're talking about some real jackholes. There we go. All right. Dude, God tweet incoming, bro. Right there. Joe Biden is, in fact, not dead. He was just spotted outside getting ready for her campaign. Oh, my God, dude. We got Biden out there getting limber, baby.